All right, so let's take a look at the new HasLab from Hasbro. It's going to be the G.I. Joe classified Rattler. As predicted, a lot of people figured it was going to be the Rattler. It looked like, there were a lot of clues and a lot of hints kind of dropped on the internet. They released a really fun video of Cobra Commander talking it up, talking about the Rattler, how they need it for their army. And then they did some really good text descriptions written from Destro's point of view. I love this kind of world building stuff. It really ties you into the cartoon and the comic and just the whole lore. So let's talk about the toy. Hasbro was showing off a lot of 3D renders. They looked okay, but they kind of felt a little flat, a little soft, and maybe lacked some of the detail that you'd want to see. It definitely did feel true to the original toy and its A10 origins. It definitely felt like the A10 Warthog and the way that the original Cobra toy had kind of played on that and its details and things like that. But when I saw photos from HisTank.com, the pics really showed how good it would look. They must have had some great photographer there, like at the unveiling, and they got really great pictures here of the toy kind of coming out of the box. And then they set up this diorama. Hasbro set up the diorama, and you could really see the real model. I guess it's a 3D print or prototype, and you could see it, even before they put the glass over it. And HisTank just did a really great job of like getting there and getting these really tight photos where you can see the details of the rivets and things like that. Definitely one of the things I loved was all the rivet detail. It feels like a real plane, like a model kit you'd get. The overall shape is great. The cockpit looks good. The detail, the lights, the control sticks, all that. The battle damage, like the original one, I mean, that's just really cool. And it looks like it might be illuminated, which is kind of fun. Like there's a fire going on inside the fuselage or something like that. All the missiles and bombs feels like the original, where they just had racks upon racks of bombs and, missile. And it really felt like a ground attack, like A-10 type vehicle. The blast effects and exhaust effects look really, really good. They definitely went over the top with just doing that. And the cannon on the front, like the original A-10, that aircraft was built around its cannon. And just like the original toy, you can kind of spin the barrel and put in some really cool, really neat blast effects. And there's also some internal details. This reminded me of the Sky Striker. Of course, the VTOL wings, they rotate, so you can, this can take off vertically and land vertically. And I love the folding wing feature. That was really smart. Really allows you to set up this vehicle like on a shelf. Maybe, make it look like there's, if you get a couple of them or army build them, set them up on a sort of a Cobra carrier kind of, like they're on the deck, and, to save space, like real airplanes, they'll fold the wings. They also did a great job with the stand. It's adjustable, so you can rotate it so that the Rattler is like climbing or banking or turning left or turning right, or going into a dive to attack something. And just making that adjustable and having the little storage underneath is just really smart. And then the little ladder, because this really makes me think of, a diorama where you'll set up the vehicle being kind of fixed after battle with the battle damage. And some of the photos from, Hasbro kind of get into that. And the idea of like, you could like kind of land anywhere and kind of pull that ladder out and get in and out of the vehicle without a ground crew assist is really neat kind of detail. Figures look good. Wild Weasel looks really good. I didn't see if he had a removable clipboard on his leg with the map. Like, I love that on the original, so I hope that's in there. Really smart to have a battle-damaged helmet. I think that's really cool and goes along with the whole battle-damaged vehicle. The gunner, I'm a little meh on. It just feels like, just like a normal trooper. But the Baroness, I really love the helmet, and she just looks really good. Like, a really beautiful figure. I love the short hair or the hair up kind of variant. Really smart and really cool looking addition. I really hope we meet that stretch goal. The things I'm not super excited about are the turret glass. Kind of feels like an old style bomber, like the ball gunner kind of thing, and that doesn't feel like it fits with the kind of modern styling of everything else. I also don't like that the turret gunner still doesn't move with the gun. In the original, the turret would spin, but the gunner just kind of sits there. I get that it's like difficult and there's not much space there, but it would have been cool if they actually like rotated with the gun like a true, true ball gunner. And the landing gear to me just felt a little wonky. Like I get it like spring loads and kind of pops out. but it kind of feels odd the way it's like, angled on the back and angled in the front. Like it looks kind of like a toy that just like popped open, as opposed to like real landing gear, like in the original toy where, you kind of like the landing gear would go up into it like sideways, like real landing gear, and the landing gear would go up like forward on the front landing gear. I don't know, maybe they had something learned something from the Sky Striker, because that landing gear was not really well done and kind of problematic. So maybe this is the solution to that. Now this thing's almost funded. It looks like a great set. I mean, there's always things you can nitpick and stuff, but the big question, will it reach all the goals? Will we get the Baroness figure, which would be really great? I'd really like to get that character. Not so excited about the patches. I don't know if anyone is. Maybe when I was a kid and I had one of those bomber jackets and, with some patches on it, that might have been cool. But I don't know, maybe I'll hang them on the wall or something. But, are you guys excited? It seems like everybody is, because a lot of people are backing this. So, I hope everybody saw something they liked in this new project and they're pumped for it. I guess that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and yo, Joe.